5 children, ages 1 to 13 years old, are in foster care after CPS removed them from the home where a 2-year-old boy died, police say, from being starved after a religious ritual. A 6th child was also living at the Balch Springs home with his mom, who police say was a member of this small, controversial church. The boy's father took his ex-wife to court to make sure his son was safe from the demon rituals police say led to that toddler's death. And that father spoke only to Fox 4's Zahid Arab. He's in our Dallas newsroom. Zahid.
Well, Steve, a family court judge asked Jorge Luna not to go on camera, but he tells us his suspicions about his ex-wife's involvement with the church and his concerns for his son being there part-time have been around for a while. He says based on their lifestyle and how church members maintain their church that they aren't straight shooters. He believes each should be investigated.
Concerned father Jorge Luna, with a female friend at his side, says CPS gave him temporary sole custody of his 12-year-old son on March 26. The day 49-year-old Araceli Meza was arrested at this Balch Springs home following the death of a 2-year-old boy days earlier. Police documents show Meza had members of her church at that home, including her husband, the pastor, convinced she was a prophet receiving orders from God. Meza believed the boy was possessed and decided the toddler couldn't eat food for up to 25 days, only water several times a day. Witnesses who watched the 2-year-old become what they describe weak as a rag doll were scolded when they tried to give him food. The arrest affidavit says after the boy died, a ceremony was held in the living room to bring him back to life with prayer. When that didn't work, police say Meza told the child's parents God told her they had to take him to Mexico. Police haven't seen a body yet. Jorge Luna's ex-wife, Nazareth Zurita, had joint custody of their son, who lived at the home with Zurita, the church's secretary and third-ranking officer. Zurita told investigators an exorcism was performed on her, and although she was demon-possessed, she screamed the victim was dead. According to CPS, the incident led to 5 kids ages 1 to 13 taken out of the home and put into foster care. And after fear for his son's safety, Luna says CPS gave him temporary sole custody of their 12-year-old son. At a hearing this afternoon, his ex-wife told the judge she's now living with her parents and trying to get her life back together by undergoing recovery therapy and psychological therapy after living in the Balch Springs home of horrors for 5 years. Zurita claims she stayed there against her will as a victim of human trafficking. Luna tells Fox 4 although he thinks his ex is just making that up, he agrees to allowing Zurita to see her son again, with the boy's grandparents supervising the visits.
Now, if the boy's body is found in Mexico, authorities there say they'll fulfill any international obligations to help both Balch Springs police and CPS, who have a joint investigation on this case. Steve?
All right, so Zahid, you were in the courtroom today when this mother's son was temporarily taken away from her. What was her reaction?
Well, surprisingly, Zurita says she wasn't upset. She admitted to the judge that she was aware of everything that was going on inside that home and that when she had her son, he saw it too. Zurita told the judge the fact that her ex-husband asked for temporary sole custody right away to get their son out of that environment shows that he's actually a good father. Now, once again, for now, she'll have supervised visits, but both Luna and Zurita agreed to work towards having joint custody of their son again, but only after she gets her life back together.
Okay.
Steve?
Zahid Arab in our Dallas newsroom. Thank you.